Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Eat and Talk. It's Yusra, and I'm really excited today to introduce you to our next guest, Mohamed, aka Baller. I said your name's so white. Mohamed, okay?
Yeah.
My peoples, welcome to the show.
Sonic, I'm glad to be here.
Salam. Thank you. Thank you. And he did bring a special guest. We got Upshot in the house. Upshot, how are you? How are you feeling? That's good. I'm glad that you can make it today. Yes, absolutely. So, you guys, Mohammed is one of the founders of an amazing initiative called Hoops for Unity. You guys launched, you guys launched a while ago, right?
Yeah,
This is not the
like
first year?
December.
Okay, so this is like the first 12 months. So technically
Yeah.
the first year. So they launched this December. And we're going to talk about what Hoops for Unity is. So, but first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Tell us who you are, your background, where are you from?
Okay. I'm Mohamed. So basically, I moved here 11 years ago from Utah. My family, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, that's
I
cool.
moved here and I moved to Cedar with my family because I had a lot of family and I stayed over there for a couple years and then moved over to St. Paul. And then that's where we reside from now on
Okay.
for I think about 7, 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and a couple of my little brothers, not him. I have another one, Ayub and Zeki. They were born here. So,
Oh,
yeah.
mashallah. So there's some Minnesotans.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Well, how was it like? I mean, how's it like transitioning from Utah to Minnesota?
Allah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's different.
Big
'Cause
difference.
There's so much Somali people. Like I did not notice it was gonna be this much people.
Yeah.
Chill,
It's okay.
yeah.
Don't worry
Leave
about
him
it.
alone,
We're
leave him
on the show.
alone.
Don't worry. We're not
Yeah.
live. So, okay. So, because Utah is like such a Mormon state, right?
Yeah, it is.
And now you moved here, and it's like, was there a little bit of a culture shock or like a reverse culture shock?
I was really young. I was 12, but like I didn't see a white person for that around 3 days in Cedar. I'm
Wow.
not gonna lie to you. So I was like, is this a Somali village? It was like a city. I was like, what the
It is. We call this place Little Mogadishu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But do you feel like this place is home now?
I feel like it's home because I have so much family, friends, and like experiences I went through that just bonded me close to a lot of people.
Yeah.
This is more like my home now.
More
Yeah.
than anything, yeah. It's so interesting. I mean, there is a lot of like native Minnesotans like me, but there are a lot of people that moved here in the last 10 years, and it always becomes home, not because of the physical location, but because of the community here.
FX.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's kind of like what probably made you start Hoops for Unity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I came here and I noticed the hoop culture because there was a lot of guys I looked up to. In Utah, there wasn't a lot of Somali people. So when I came here, I was 12. So there used to be, do you remember the Winter Cup tournaments back in Coyle?
Yeah.
I used to tell my pops and my mom, bring me to Cedar. Like when we moved out of it, I was like, you have to bring me. I want to watch them because I would get to see people like me, like
Yeah.
hooping. And they were really good, like
Yeah.
Adnan, Mook, 22 Lee, a lot of other guys, Mustaf. And they were in their primes. Now they some old heads.
Yeah. Okay, listen, they about my age, so we're not some
Yeah.
old heads yet.
It's done. It's
No,
a
you're
new
right.
generation
You're right.
coming.
You absolutely right.
But
Yeah.
they still they can get down.
Yeah. No, that's cool. No, I really love that. What's some of the things that you learned from, the former generations that used to play basketball? What's some things that you took away watching them grow up?
There's a lot. The main guy I took a lot from is my guy Flo. Like he stays so calm and like he doesn't do too much. It's like his name. He flows through the game. So I just try to take a lot of pieces. Mook, he's one of the guys I took a lot from leadership wise because he doesn't get down on his teammates. He tries to encourage everyone. So there's a lot of stuff I took from them.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what made you fall in love with basketball?
And I fell in love at a young age.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of stuff. Just I get to go hoop and I don't think of nothing else. I just get to do me. It's like you alone on that court.
Yeah, and you're like locked in.
Yeah,
Do you feel like sometimes like hooping saved you?
it did 100%. I would say that because when I moved here, I fell into the wrong crowd a couple years, like my 8th to 7th grade. I went the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
It
It's life.
happens. Absolutely.
But I feel like I grew from those experiences and the stuff I did. But
Yeah. And it sounds like you had some good mentorship.
yeah, it really did. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's amazing. So tell me, first of all, for our viewers, what is Hoops for Unity?
Hoops for Unity is a place where everyone is included. Nobody's secluded, and we want every community, Somali community, Asian community, all the African communities, the black people, the white people, everybody. Because I feel like in Minnesota we're divided.
Mm.
I want to just get rid of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we're all human.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that we can all bond in is basketball, our
Yeah,
love for
that's something,
basketball.
yeah, you feel
That's
me?
one place we just don't see color. We just want to see good hoops.
Competition.
Exactly, some
And
good
that's another
competition.
thing. I wanted a place because I really do love hooping. I want to go against the best of the best.
Yeah,
So
bring
that's
the
what-
best players out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hoops for Unity is not just, a gathering space, but when you guys create these events where you play the games, it's for a cause.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to go that route?
Oh yeah, because back in the day, all ties into everything I experienced. There was this one tournament. I think we did a big tournament. It wasn't me, but I was there, so I felt like I was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this big tournament for Somalia, and I seen the whole community pop out. It was like there was a drought. I think it was at Coil back. I think it was like 10 years ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was really big, and I seen the community come together, and I was like, wow, how come they don't do stuff like that no more?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, and at that moment, the Palestine stuff was going on, and I wanted to do something I can make impact on. And I was like, the only thing I really did was hoop. And I was like, hooping, because that brings the people together, and then make it a fundraiser for Palestine.
That's amazing. Yeah. Wow. And how was that turnout like?
Well, alhamdulillah, it was great. I had a great show out, but it takes a lot to run a tournament, and it takes a lot of money. I noticed that.
Yeah. And that's probably, I was going to ask you, what are some of the challenges trying to run these tournaments?
I feel like mainly is finding gym, but I found a gym, but paying for the gym spaces and the refs and the cameramen, all that adds up at the end of the day. So just funding.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, because I know everything else.
Yeah. So asking for resources, trying to get sponsorships and all of that stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm really impressed, mashallah. You just kickstarted this off a couple months ago, and you already had your first successful tournament. Even though there was some obstacles, it looked like a very successful event. Let's talk about, how did that first tournament go? Tell me about the teams, how you guys were able to select your players, who the winners were. How much you raised? It
was actually a great tournament, but I'm actually mad we lost.
Oh my, your team lost?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was really it was the first big and national tournament I had, so I had to blend in being a commissioner and running the tournament and playing in it, and I didn't see myself doing both, because while I was hooping, I would be worried about what's going outside and stuff. So as doing both, man, it was really hard.
Yeah.
I say.
So you had to run. You were trying to run this event, and you had to play.
Yeah, because I'm really competitive. So.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, who won?
Splash City. It was my boy Abdel Nasser team.
Okay.
It was a really great team. And they deserved to win.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of teams that could have won it.
Yeah. That's good. No, that's really exciting. And you guys, is it a weekend thing? Is it a one-day thing?
No, I believe it was 4 days. Yeah, it went from Thursday to Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, the first 2 days I did it at Brian Coyle, because I really wanted, because I was the kid that used to watch the older kids. I didn't want to take away and put it somewhere else where they couldn't travel to. It was just at their doorstep. So I made sure I made the first 2 days Brian Coyle, and the rest was history.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I coach a 10U. Most of my 10U see me play, and they just seen the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your experience?
Very good. I had a tournament this weekend.
I'm just talking
Wow.
about the tournament, my tournament.
Yeah, your brothers.
tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, it was very low key. It was very calm. I smelled sweat.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sure it was a lot of,
Oh, it was a
yeah.
It
tournament.
was very fun.
Yeah.
When there was timeouts, I'll see a bunch of kids running on the court shooting.
Love
Yeah.
that. No, that's
Or
amazing.
running me.
That's cool. How is it like coaching younger kids?
It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I coach both of my little brothers. Up shit and Ayub. The
You
other
can get
one.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Ayub's the 8-year-old. Mashallah, he plays 4 years up.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to start coaching, and I had a group. Coach Weber, she said, take this group, and I was like, I wasn't really doing nothing, so I said I could do it.
That's amazing. And it's interesting how it's like the circle of life, how you used to play with, you know, the older generation and like be mentored. And now it seems like you're finding ways to give back.
I have to, because people did that for me, like my coaches, Jama, Coach Mustaf, Coach Weber, Emil, Abdullah Habare. There's a lot of coaches that in my life gave up their time and they didn't get paid for it. So
Yeah.
just recircling and giving.
Yeah.
Just doing what they did for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. And, you know, so what do you, let's circle it back to community. What are some things that you notice, you know, now being here in your tenure of 11 years, what do you think that the community needs more of?
I feel like the older people need to be more involved in the kids' lives. Because
Older people as in like the older parents?
Generation. No, 'cause the parents is hard because we know, like, parents are working, like, daycare, there's a lot of stuff, so it's hard. And plus, we know Somali people, we have like 10 kids. You can't really be in everybody's life and know what it is to do in their life. So, I'm the oldest of 8, so I basically raised my little brothers, and I noticed how much it takes and how involved you have to be in a kid's life for them to be emotionally stable and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's interesting. So you mean like older people, like just like older peers, like
Yeah,
people
peers,
who were like at your age one point, maybe now they're in their 30s and 40s. How would you advise them to like be more involved?
Just come around, show face, because
Yeah.
these kids look up to you. They think you're cool.
Yeah.
Like, you got to remember when you was at that young age, when you seen someone like way older than you, was like, wow, you want to be like them. You know what I mean? Just basically show face and just come around and help. Just doing the little things would go the most.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's really good advice. And something I think about too is I feel like people as they get older, they just get more tired and they're like, oh, I did my time. But there is reward in coming around, mentoring. It doesn't have to be a huge capacity, but the more people that do it, the easier it is. We're not asking for one person to come in and like do it, but like if it's like a group of older brothers, older sisters, you know, to get involved. How about the girls? Do you know any girls that are interested in hooping? Like, are there young
there
kids that
is.
come around?
There is. At Coil, there's a group of girls.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
say?
That's okay.
You good, but
Yeah. So there are girls and young girls and kids.
there
Okay.
is.
That's awesome.
Inshallah, we get a little league started for them.
Yeah, no, there are. I do know some like girl hoopers that are older, and there are girl basketball camps. My son goes to Set Academy or Metro over here in downtown.
That's
and
where he goes.
Send you cash?
Yeah,
I know.
that's crazy.
Wait,
What's
how
your
you
name
know
again?
his son?
Oh shit.
I
That's
seen you pick him up from school.
oh my god.
Mr. John's
Yeah, that's
cash.
actually crazy.
Yeah, he was in Mr. John's last year. Were you in Mr. John's class last year?
Is that your friend?
That's crazy. Oh my god. Whose class are you in this year?
Miss Carroll's.
Okay.
Miss Chapman.
He's in Miss
We
Chapman's.
switched.
Okay. Wow, what a
That is-
small world.
Wallahi, real talk.
I was thinking I think I know him.
That
think I
is
know him
so
well.
interesting. Okay, you're tall. Not a lot of tall kids in this class. I always tell them, like, you look so too tall to be in this class. So it's cool that you had other tall kids in the class. That's so funny. What a small world.
A
But
lot. What a small.
going
world.
back to that, like the school that your brother goes to and my son go to, I love that they have like a girls basketball program and a boys basketball program, soccer and all of that stuff. So again, it's people like our age that are working at the school, coaching, gym teachers, all of that stuff. So that's really cool.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you know Abdulkhani?
Coach of
Yeah,
the
I do.
He works at Set.
Yep. That's Akash's gym teacher and coaches basketball. Yeah.
The season's done.
This season, he's mad at
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's such a small world. But I love hearing that. And I love seeing how we can be like more involved with kids and the programs that they want to go to. Where do you, well, you have a second tournament coming up.
Yeah.
And that's going to be for the second Eid.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell me a little bit about this one. What's going to be the difference? You know, is there a cause for this one too?
This is like a fundraiser for the June camp, the one we're doing the next week. We're doing it for high schoolers, elementary kids, and middle schoolers.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is gonna be the first big camp that we do for our community. But everyone can come. It's not just for Somali Muslim kids. It's everyone.
It's open to everybody.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right. So days, times, do we have that set?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I'll come out with a new flyer and all the information very soon. But
Okay. We'll post that along with the video. Yeah. Yes, of course you're going. And me, the
yeah, your son
superstar.
should come too.
I was going to say this time we're going to pull up. So
Yeah.
we're going to come. We love that. Just curiosity, who's your guys' favorite basketball team in the NBA?
Right now, it's going against Timberwolves and Lakers.
Okay, so for you, Timberwolves and Lakers are your favorite teams.
For me, I say I got favorite players. I don't got a favorite team.
Okay,
but
who's your favorite
I'm
players?
rooting for the Timberwolves. this
You're
year,
rooting for the
though.
Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Okay. And Edwards? Yeah.
Edward
He
got
different.
better.
Yeah.
He's getting better over the years.
He got that dog in
Obviously.
him.
He has to.
Yeah, I'm a huge Celtics fan. Everybody knows I'm a Boston
Oh, man,
Celtics
we
fan.
gotta
But
end this. We
no,
gotta end this, man.
no.
Yeah,
But hear me out. Hear me
Wait,
out.
you said Giannis on the Celtics?
Yeah, that's
You
that's
gotta
Milwaukee
go.
Bucks. You gotta go too.
You gotta go.
No, hear me out because it's actually related to, I'm talking about to Anthony Edwards. So like as a kid, for me, my Anthony Edwards was Kevin Garnett. And I thought he was the most passionate player. He had that dog in him. He was aggressive. Like he was really skilled. And I was really sad when he went to the Boston Celtics.
So you
But
switched over.
I switched over, but I loved not just Kevin Garnett, but I loved how the team dynamic carried them to the finals.
Oh, yeah, facts.
So I became a Celtics fan, and it just stayed with me since. But I will say I'm a huge Anthony Edwards fan as well.
Okay,
Like
so if they met in the finals, who would you
everybody
go for?
asks me that.
If you don't choose correct, like,
I'm loyal. I've been a Boston Celtics fan since 2008. I will have to stay with them.
oh man, you got
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, because I'm loyal. It's been
Don't be,
decades.
like, come on.
You have to be loyal.
There you go.
If your
Thank
friend,
you.
If your friend's on the top of a bridge and two random fish are about to jump,
Right.
save your friend.
Right, exactly. So that's a good analogy.
Wow, that had nothing to do with it.
That's a good analogy. So, but I'm rooting for the Timberwolves. Yeah, I'm just hoping the Celtics can just. I'm sorry, I don't even want to talk about last night's game. I'm just.
I got New York.
I'm
beating
sick.
them.
Listen.
New York beating
I
them.
don't. I still think it's Celtics in 5, but you know, I'm just gonna. Last night was tough. That was tough. That was really tough.
It really was.
Yeah, it was really tough. Also, even the Nuggets. And okay, that was crazy.
It is.
That was a really crazy game. But anyways, going back to, but yeah, it sounds like there's gonna be a lot. So you guys are gonna have camps
Yeah.
outside of these tournaments, and this is gonna be something that's gonna be consistent. So in the future, where do you see the directions of Hoops for Unity, or what do you dream or envision it to turn into?
That's a really good question, but I feel like we could take so much kids that want to go to college, because I feel like we need that guidance in our community.
Yeah.
We got so much hoopers. We have way too much hoopers for us to not have people in colleges.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
D1 colleges too, because we have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Just we don't have the system at all. So I want to put that system in play and help these young kids coming up like Mustafa, Ahmed. I got a kid, Babu. There's a lot of the other kids that can make it. And I want to set that system up so they can make it.
Yeah.
Oh, you part of it too, but
You too,
like
of course.
10 years. Come on, Tom.
Yeah, we got some time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And off camera, we are talking about our boys, Abdul and Abdi Bashir, the twins, who are killing it right
Well,
now.
mashallah.
Mashallah, in college basketball. And I just think about how they're just such amazing role models,
Yeah.
but how there can and should and will be more of them in the future, but how they set, you know, great examples. So I really love how you said there needs to be a system in place. What kind of system, what does that system look like?
Basically, I wanted to start it off by bringing this camp into like actually making it happen, and just go back on Abdi and Abdul. They had a system. I think it was this one. Oh, damn, I'm blanking right now. Not South. So Elite. Yeah. That helped them get to places and helped them get to the connections that they needed to. That was their systems that they needed to get to.
Also, they had like their agency, or like they had a mentor.
Yeah,
he's
part of. Yeah, he's the one that's part of So Elite. Yeah, so basically just using their blueprint and getting something started similar to that.
That would be amazing. And yeah, it all ties back again to like mentorship and how we need, you know, people involved in each step-by-step journey of these young kids and how we can do it. Because there's way, especially even like back in my generation, in my time, like there was so many brothers who were just so good at hooping, like so good. And, you know, just got lost in the ways and like got lost in their like momentum and everything like that. So it's life. It happens. Same thing with us girls too. Like maybe we didn't choose hooping, but there was dreams that we had that we didn't get to accomplish. But I always am like, you know, if we had a stronger system in place, it could have been different.
Yeah, for like me, it's like the reason why I didn't stop. It wasn't no choice because I had to come back to my family and help. Because I only went out to college for one semester, and the next semester, like I'm on the phone with like him, my little two other little brothers. They're just crying.
Yeah,
they could. Bro, you was crying. But
it's okay.
It's cool. But they call me, FaceTime me, like they crying, like we miss you. They thought I was gonna come back. Like after a month, they're like, oh, he's gonna come back. Like I always go on trips and come back. They thought I was gonna come back the next month. I visited and they thought I came back. And then I had left and they was like, the next week. Then they just kept calling me. They're like, we miss you, everything. And my mom's telling me, come back. I need help with the bills. And like it's a choice between your family and your dream. And ultimately, I had to choose my family.
Of course. And that's like, I just think about, you know, as immigrants, like coming from immigrant families. I don't know if your mother's a single mother, but just in general, he's like, no, she ain't single. he like, we got it, Dad. But in general, even if it is a two-parent household, both parents are striving to work to take care of their family and kids. I'm an oldest sibling too, so I already know how that is. And like, you know, they depend on you a lot. But it would be nice for someone like you too to have like a shoulder as well that could like help you still do what you want to do while you take care of your family, you know. But it's a lot of pressure, and especially like as a young man or like boys, it's not as common to like talk about or ask for help, right?
It is not 100%.
And I think we should normalize that, like letting people know, hey, I'm busy, I'm struggling, like I'm stressed, you know, I'm sad. It's okay to have sad days. Like that's something that I think, you know, especially with the youth, I admire, because I think I still don't think that the system is in place for young men to be as vulnerable as they need to be, but I definitely think that the newer generation is more vulnerable than like how the young men in my generation were.
I think so too.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot more resources for you guys, which is nice. Like us, we didn't really have like
a lot.
Yeah. Now even like social media is like hit or miss. Like it could either take you down a drain or it can uplift you, but like there's so many I like watching, videos on social media of people talking about their experiences. We didn't have that back then, so we didn't know other people were going through. It was just like, we were like, dang, we can't talk about like what we're going through. But here now, it's like everybody talking about what they're going through. It's
openly,
like it's very open-minded and an open book, So I admire that. But yeah, I really love the messaging for Hoops for Unity. I love that there's a cause. I love that it's meant to bring the community together. I love that it's open to everybody, all families of different colors, shapes, and sizes. Like, this is something that's like really special. And I'm really happy and excited to hear that it's going to be consistent and we should look forward to. So how would someone get involved?
Like, what do you mean?
So like if a kid wants to play, join you guys. If a young person wants to join a tournament,
just follow us on Instagram and just stay updated. We'll come out with like forms and stuff to sign. Just follow us on Instagram to stay updated. That's the main thing right now.
Okay.
We'll have a site very soon though.
A website that's going to be coming soon. Okay, but right now, follow your Instagram, Hoops for Unity. Okay, talk about a little bit about your team, because you don't just do this by yourself. Like, who helps you out with this?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my team, man. I could not have done it without them because we really understaffed and people got a lot of work done. Shout out to my boy Fahed, Ahmed, Mohamed, Mogo especially, and then Idil and Ishmahan. They helped with. Hold on. And then shout out to the cameraman. I had SG, Peter, and KMD. Kong, they helped out a lot. Yeah. So I had a lot of people behind me who was helping. And also the donors too that helped make stuff happen. I think Abdurrahman, Abdurrahman, he helped me, gave me a little bit of money it would not have been able to anything would not have happened without that donation he made. Yeah. Because it was, like I told you, it's really expensive to run a tournament. Yeah, and we're still looking for this one for some sponsors. Hopefully we find some.
So is there like, you'll have some forms that people can fill out if they want to be a sponsor, right? Yeah, and I'll share it too because I think you send it to me, right? No, that's exciting. I'm really excited. So June 4th. June 4th is the first day, and it's going to go on that week, right?
Yeah. Okay. Last day on Saturday, June 7th. Oh, let me explain it. Yeah. On June 7th, we're going to have the championship game, and right before the championship game, we're going to have a 1v1 tournament. I'm going to choose 4 outstanding people from the tournament, like some matchups that people want to see. So right before the championship game, we'll have that in place, and I think that's something new. Because have you been keeping up with the basketball or like the 1v1 stuff that's been going on? I really want to start a showcase and start one for us in our community.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, put me in, coach. I might sign up. So
you versus Jamad?
Listen, she gonna whoop my ass. Not Jamad. Put me against like a 10-year-old kid or something. Jamad gonna whoop my ass.
You taking that up?
All right. No, I feel like you would kill me too. Let me choose who I want to go against.
Your son.
Yeah. Oh no, Musa might do me. Yeah. Let me just choose my own opponent. No, that's really exciting. I'm really excited. I appreciate you for coming on Eat and Talk. We are going to link their page. Please follow them. Please show up. Please support. Please donate what you can. This is going to really help impact the future of all of these kids here in the Twin Cities who want to be involved. And get in touch and then watch some good basketball and have some fun. Sure. Yes. Well, thank you. Oh, before we go, I always end the last question with, what's one general piece of advice you have for anyone who's watching this?
I feel like I'm gonna let my little brother say this.
You go first. Go ahead.
You guys need to stay consistent what you're doing, and if someone needs help, talk to them. If they're not talking to you about it, try to talk to them about it. Try to do something about it. And if you're in a situation you need money, don't be afraid to ask.
Can I get some bread?
I'm broke.
Whoa.
That is so sweet. In case the mic didn't fully pick that up, he said, stay consistent. Make sure that you talk to someone if you ever need anything or you're struggling. Keep your head up. But that was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Good job. All right, how about you, big brother?
For me, I say, I feel like everyone lacks on because we all trying to change our life and do something. I'm going to take this quote because you interviewed Mook. You know Mook?
Which Mook?
Mukhtar. With the Sidem, I think you interviewed the Somali national team. You did an interview with them.
Oh yeah. Yes.
He said this quote,
Mm-hmm.
and it stayed with me
Mm-hmm.
for a minute. It said, the first 2 weeks is all motivation. You're going to have motivation, but it's going to come and go. Then it's discipline. I feel like what everyone lacks in the world, or like, I feel like most people that are trying to change their life, is discipline.
Yeah.
I feel like as young men, just try to strive and get that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
If you do something in
Go ahead.
you say.
I can't hear you. He said, if you do something nice today, do it again tomorrow.
Oh, I love that. I will definitely take that. That's a great piece of advice. And it's, again, it ties back to staying consistent, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
And if you did it for the next day, do it again.
Do it.
Do it
Do it
again.
again.
Stay
Do the next day.
consistent.
Do it again. All the
for
time.
next day.
All
Yes,
through the
sir.
next day. MashaAllah. Well, thank you so much, Abshir, Mohamed. Thank you guys for coming. Always welcome back. And we're really excited to see how the tournament go. We'll be there. Eat and Talk will be there, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And hopefully we'll recap about this later down in the year. Thank you
so much for having
Yes.
me. It was good to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Word